DATAMINES, a weird review bomb, and also float event. The news for today, guys. Hello, guys. Once again, it's Matt. Thank you all the members and patrons. Make sure to subscribe. And we had the DATAMINES made by Ajude. I will leave the links in the description. Thank you, Ajude, for doing this. Of the updates that we had during this week. There wasn't too many changes, but there were some interesting ones. Of course, they added the new vehicles, the Battle Pass and event vehicles. They changed the APG63 in general, the PSP and the V1 variants to not have a high PRF acquirement mode, which is interesting, but at the same time, it's alright, because we don't need a high PRF mode for that, to be honest. You're not gonna be firing a missile at more than 50 kilometers anyway, more or less. 60 kilometers, I would have to see and test the maximum amount of range that the normal medium PRF has, but still, this is for a lock, right? So it doesn't matter too much. The SU-27s got their IRST now limited to 30 degrees to the side. Apparently, it was 60 before. I never noticed that, but apparently it was like twice as much as it needed to be, right? So yeah. The Zooks, which are basically the MiG-29 SMT radar and the Yak-141 radar, got their elevation limits of the radar nerfed from 60 degrees to 55. Nothing too crazy, but it is a nerf. They changed the ground radar naming again from TWS GTM to TWS GMTI now, which makes a little bit more sense. Ground moving target indication, right? And then we go for the big changes that we had. The first one was that they did some code changes to damage over the time to bases. Okay, so this was already shared and I did a video about. They basically heavily nerfed napalm and rocket on the amount that they do in damage for the splash. Of course, the napalm was actually fixed on the terms of burning damage, but yeah, basically now basically the number of damage ticks overwhelmed the base instead of normally reducing HP, leading to a higher inflated damage basically. Yeah, since why a higher number of rockets with a lower overall explosive mass were abnormally better at base damage. This was a bug, guys. I know you guys are mad and don't like this change, but this was actually a bug. It was never meant to be like this. So, yeah, I just don't know why they took so much time to fix this, but still, you know, it was a bug, so it's problematic, right? They go on about changing basically all bombs in-game, you know, and other weapon systems like rockets and stuff to decrease the amount of rewards and of bombs and stuff. This is funny because it might have been created to decrease the amount of bots or something that are basically just dropping bombs on bases and stuff. And with the fix, with the bug that caused the rockets to do too much damage and the napalm to not do enough damage and the bomb decrease in rewards and rocket decrease in rewards, in average was around 20% decrease in rewards, you know, so it's a big decrease. This basically caused a weird thing, a severe increase in negative reviews in Steam, for example. People are saying that this is probably due to the amount of bots in general, or any type of bot, you know, that were being used to exploit the game. You know, basically flying automatically and deploying the bombs and stuff. And then, you know, this is basically nerfed. A lot of people were paying that to not grind, and those bots would basically just grind for you. And with that decrease, of course, it decreases the reward, and with that, people probably that are doing the bots are basically attacking the reviews and stuff like that. So this is what people are saying. I don't know if this is correct or not. We're gonna wait and see, but it is a big hefty decrease or increase in negative reviews in Steam, which is pretty interesting. I never seen this since that day last year. So that they just fixed the game, kind of appeared, and you know how it was, right? If you were here about that time. But also the final thing is that the float event is here again. Honestly, I don't like it too much. I think I just don't like it, but I know a lot of people love it. So if you love the float event, go out there and you can play it. These were the news, not too many things, but some interesting bits that I wanted to talk about. I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and bye guys, see you.